The fact that the only plants living still happen to be those ones, even though you don't water shit.
They're kind of dying.
Well, water them. Ah!
That looks good. So, it's been quite some time since I posted a video, Valentine's Day.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been like a couple months since I have vlogged, posted videos, and honestly that's because life's been very busy. But the reason that we're filming is because we got engaged.
Hey.
Literally like almost 2 months ago, which is crazy. It's almost October. We're actually planning our engagement party right now, or I should say I'm planning our engagement party.
She's planning her engagement party. I'm going to attend.
You're just, he's one of the guests. No, but our whole office is filled with a bunch of engagement party stuff, which I am filming a vlog, like all the decor and DIYs that we're doing to make things for the party. And actually, Bobby is a big Cricut master now.
Listen, a lot of inspiration from, what was it, Mr. Crafty?
The reason we were doing that though is because we're gonna, well, he mostly will be Cricketing Flower Girl onto a jean jacket for our Flower Girl, which we're actually,
I'm the Flower Girl.
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to say that we're gonna ask her yet.
It's gonna come out after.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out after.
No, this is coming out before.
There's not a chance.
Yeah, this is.
What is that? My hair looks so bad when I take my hat off.
That's okay, just keep it on. Bobby's gonna start an Etsy shop at this point,
yeah.
But it's funny.
Bobby's Life Etsy shop.
I saw like on Etsy there were jean jackets that had Flower Girl on it, and I was like, we could totally make that. So
I could totally make that.
Yeah, so I bought a jean jacket for really cheap, and then Bobby's just gonna Cricut Flower Girl on it. I think it'll be super cute. But anyways, we've been planning the engagement party, and that is October 7th, so it's coming up pretty quickly, and I'm so excited because I'll be vlogging that day and just like all the fun stuff. We've been doing venue tours.
Oh yeah.
That's been fun. We still have not decided on a venue yet, but we're definitely gonna get married in 2024.
Yeah, I think our heart's set on one.
But we still need more information.
Oh.
Oh, you want the other one?
Yeah.
The reason we're filming today is
because
to tell the story of how we got engaged, to kind of kick off all the fun wedding content. I'm very excited to vlog all this stuff because, not gonna lie, I would be very upset with myself if I skipped out on all this. Like if I didn't film any of this. Because I think it'll be fun to show our kids someday. It'll be fun to rewatch over and over again. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the story. We got engaged on, I was gonna say my birthday, but no, it was
Devin's
the day.
Birthday.
Yeah, it was the day before my birthday, which threw me off, but we'll get to the story. One of the best days of my life.
Damn right.
So far. I already know this answer to this question, but when did you end up buying my ring? Also, by the way, this is it. That's the ring. Also, when did you ask my dad? Tell that story too.
Oh, geez. One thing at a time. One question at a time. I'm gonna get confused.
Okay.
First question.
So, when did you, like, know you wanted to marry me? That's like a big question.
From the moment we met.
Okay, actually I should say, when did you tell your parents you were proposing to me?
I don't think I did.
They asked you, I think, right?
Yeah, they were like on me like, when are we gonna get this girl a ring? And I'm like, when are we gonna order it?
So then yeah. You kind of like told them the plan.
Yeah, then the plan started happening and they're like,
and you told my sister Lauren.
Yeah, how are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? How about this? What about that? And I'm like, let me have a ring in my possession first, and then we can worry about everything else. You're gonna worry about everything else, and I'm gonna drop the ball and not have this ring, and it's gonna be
a shit show.
A shit show.
Yeah, so he told Natalie, my sister, and my best friend Lauren, so they kind of knew about it for a while, and my mom.
Your mom knew.
The last person to know was my dad.
Yeah.
So my dad, love him to death, but he is not the best with secrets. Like if you tell him something and you say, don't tell anyone, he goes and tells the whole town. So we had talked about this before when I'd be like, whenever you think about proposing to me, do not tell my dad. Because I know my dad would like hint at something. Not that he would mean to ruin anything, but it's just like it comes out of his like...
Not Carl.
Yeah, so... Bobby asked my dad, when was that? It was like 2 days before we left.
No, the day before we left.
The day before we left for vacation.
He was also the first person to see the ring in person. Other than
that's special. I didn't know that.
Karen, the jeweler.
Yeah.
Picked it up, I'm driving home, I'm like, oh man, like I have this big ass box in the car. I'm like, well, how am I gonna hide this? I don't know. And then I made the exit to come to our place. I'm like, I think Carl's home. It's about that time. He's there. I think he's like eating cereal or something. I don't know. It was like probably 3 o'clock.
He was eating cereal?
I don't know. He maybe a
Not
bowl
that
of
it
soup. It
matters.
doesn't matter. And he's just there shirtless. And I don't know if he was or not, but I think he was.
He probably was.
You know, I kind of get there and I'm like, hey, I have a question to ask you. You know, I'm like, would
Do you
it
think
be?
he knew when you asked that? Or, like, when you
No.
said that? Okay.
Once you saw the box,
Okay.
then it's like, oh, like, hey, like, do I have your permission to, you know, ask your daughter to marry me? And I showed him the ring, and he said yes, quick off the bat. And then he's like, you're gonna make me cry. So he cried. It was cute, but and he's a very masculine man.
He is, but he
Um,
cried on my parents' wedding day when my mom walked down the aisle, which was
So he's a
surprising.
sucker for weddings.
Yeah, yeah, he will definitely cry on ours. I just think it's actually kind of special. Like, even though I told Bobby don't tell him until like the very last minute, I am kind of glad that you did.
But me and your dad have a very
I know.
unique relationship.
Yeah, just a little background if you don't know this already. Bobby and I actually met in Ocean City, Maryland on 45th Street back in 2018, which is crazy. And we were both on family vacations. Just gonna do like a little summary real quick. And
Insert video. Just hit this one right
yeah,
here.
we actually did tell the story before. But I was walking up from the beach, he was walking down, we crossed paths, we kind of just like exchanged
She
some
thought
words.
I was so hot.
No, it was the other way around. But long story short, that's how we met. Ocean City, Maryland has just always been like a super special place to us. So we've been vacationing there ever since, and like my family goes there every year, but he's been
That's the second
coming
time I
with
was
us.
there the year
I
we
know, I
met.
think that's crazy. And like then Bobby would obviously join me on my family vacations every single year after that. So it's always been like a thought in my mind, like what if he proposed at the beach? Obviously not like after the 1 year dating, not the second year, like maybe the third, maybe the, you know, I didn't know.
The fourth it happened.
The fourth it happened. It was my birthday this year when we went to the beach. Like it fell on my birthday. Last year it fell on my sister's birthday. And it kind of just falls whenever all of my cousins can kind of make their schedules work
Which
together.
happens just to be the Drunovich birthdays.
Yeah, it's always me and Natalie because it's the summer birthdays. August 2nd, all of my cousins and Bobby and then like some of my cousins' boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. We all,
Significant others.
yeah, we all got a tiki boat, which was so much fun. This is the day that we ended up getting engaged. Let me just throw that out there. But we all went on the tiki boat. You know, I obviously had no idea anything was happening. So I had a couple drinks. And if you know me, I get tipsy off of like one drink.
And I didn't
So-
drink.
Yeah, and I didn't
And
pick
I
up
was
on that.
so, like, all these drinks were super sugary, summery, like, super, like, fun drinks. And I'm like,
He just drank beer.
I had one, I think I had one, like, Coors Light and one, like, Twisted Tea. And that's all I drank. And I was so
And
mad because everyone
that's
else is
unlike him.
absolutely
yeah,
hammered.
Yeah, we all said that we were all tipsy tiki because it was just like, you know.
That was the name.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we were all-
Captain, whatever, I forget his
I
name.
forget, yeah. He was so fun. We were on the tiki boat having a good time, and then we
Great
get
time.
off. Yeah, and I will say I was definitely drunk, but the gods above were really looking after me because we got off the boat and I felt fine. I was still a little tipsy, but like it was a good tipsy. It wasn't like I can't control myself tipsy. It was like I feel good, like we're at the beach, I'm having fun. My sister, on the other hand, it's like we switched roles because on the tiki boat, Natalie seemed completely fine. When we got off the boat, she was down for the count, and I'm not going to go into full detail. We freshen up after the tiki boat. We're going down to the beach to take family pictures, or at least that's what my mom put in my mind. So I'm getting ready, and my mom tells me that Natalie might not make it down to the beach for family pictures. My mom goes, I'm just gonna pull her out of the room, like no matter what. I'm just gonna get her in a dress. We're gonna get her down to the beach, like somehow.
She did.
So she did, yeah. So my mom and Natalie walked down to the beach. Bobby and I, and then my cousin Krista and her fiance Kyle were behind us, and we're all walking down to the beach. And like, we're just like messing around, and I'm like feeling Bobby's pockets. I'm like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Because
Yeah.
last year, and he doesn't remember this, but I have a video, well, kind of like a video, a live photo to prove it. But last year when we were taking family pictures on the beach, he had to pull that like, you know, hand in his pocket. I'm gonna propose, like just like a funny, like weird
I would
Bobby
never
thing.
do something like
yeah,
that.
you would
There's not
definitely,
a chance.
yeah.
I think you just read the situation wrong.
No, I just thought it was funny. I was like, oh my gosh, is he gonna propose like for family pictures and like everyone's dressed up nice and stuff?
It's crazy
And
how
then-
that worked out, right?
Yeah. So we see Natalie, my mom, down like walking towards the beach, and then as we're walking on the pathway, I see this sign and it says forever, which was really cute. And I looked at Bobby, and like he was holding my hand like on the walkway, and I looked at Bobby and I was like, oh, that's really cute. And then like I turn around to show my cousin that it's really cute, and she's holding her phone filming me, and I was like, oh, this is for me. So we get to like the archway. Obviously Bobby asked me to marry him, but it was funny because like he's like, can I have your hand?
And give me your hand.
I was just like, I wish you would have taken my phone. Because I had my phone in my hand the whole time. And I didn't want to like throw it on the sand because it has a rubber case and then sand will get on it. After that big surprise, I looked over to my right and my best friend Lauren and her now fiance, they weren't fiancés at the time, they came out of nowhere. Actually, Bobby tried pointing them out to me earlier, but I didn't see them because I'm blind. I saw her, gave her a huge hug. I was so excited that she was there. And like, not even that she just came for the day to like surprise me. She ended up staying the whole week, which was so much fun. And I'm just so glad they got to do that because they never go on vacation together. I think the last time they went on vacation together was when we were, in Ocean City like 2 years ago. So I'm so glad they got to do that. Also, Bobby's parents were there. And it was just really special because since Bobby and I met, his parents have always tried to make it like a thing that they just go to Ocean City at the same time as us. They don't stay with us, but they like do their own thing.
But they hang throughout the day.
Yeah, and they like hang out with us on the beach and stuff. So that's always really nice. So it never like occurred to me that, oh, like Bobby's parents are coming and my parents are going to be there.
My brother was going to be there the next day.
Yeah, like I didn't really like, I didn't think anything of it because they do that every year. So, but I just really enjoyed that they were able to witness that. They were staying like a half an hour away throughout the week, but then they ended up actually getting a hotel that's closer because they wanted to party with us that night.
They were staying at a family friend's place up in Bethany.
Yeah,
and
it's like half an hour.
They knew it was coming, so they booked a hotel that was pretty darn close
So
to where we were for the
party
next
with us
night,
that
so
night.
they could hang out that night, not worry about driving back to Bethany.
That was just the beginning of vacation because we had like a whole week left to celebrate, and now.
Then when we got home.
Oh yeah.
I called it.
So when we got home from vacation, we walk up to our apartment door and we're so excited to see Griffin because we haven't seen him since, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, your parents are
I
getting
did tell
married.
Griffin before we left.
Yeah, he did.
Before we left
I thought that
for
was
the
really
beach.
cute. So we get to the door and there's an engaged sign and it was really cute, and I was like, oh my god, who did this? And I was thinking, we had one of my friends, Caitlin, watch our cat for like that week, and I was like, maybe it was Caitlin because she's the only one that had the key.
Caitlin is that kind of person.
Yeah, I have two friends. Well, I have three friends.
There's like 17.
There's like so many. Yeah. Anyways, Caitlin with an I, she was watching her cat for a week. Caitlin with a Y got the key from Caitlin with an I and ended up surprising us in our apartment because when we walked in, there was more decorations, and then Bobby goes into the living room and it was so cute. I think I have a video, but he sees Griffin and he's just sitting there with his little paws, and it was so cute.
But he has a bandana on, and my first thing, when you put anything on Griffin, he just sits.
freezes.
So I'm like, holy shit, how long has he been like this?
I know, we thought someone
I'm like, if it's
left
been
him
hours,
there.
he probably, you know, he's starving. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm like worried for his safety.
Yeah, Bobby turned on the light and I'm like filming, and then Caitlin with a Y, my friend Marissa, and Caitlin with Y's fiance, Mike, all popped out in our living room, and I was like, I was scared. Like, I jumped and then I dropped my phone.
He has a,
This is so cute.
surprise.
I obviously stopped recording it from there, but it was really cute, and I'm really happy they did that. They got us caramel cookies. I got a couple little goodies from them. Marissa got me a hat. Caitlin got me a little crew neck. Nothing really for Bobby.
Nothing for me. Nothing's ever for me.
So that kind of wraps up our engagement story. It is always going to be one of my favorite stories to tell, and I can't wait to get married to you. That's
Aww.
crazy. I still think it's crazy though. Like, sometimes I look down at my hand and I'm like, holy crap, we're getting married.
Yeah.
Like, we've come such a long way. Like, we got an apartment together. We got a cat. It's just so fun. Life is so fun with you. I love you. But yeah, so that is our story on how we got proposed. Does that make sense?
No. How we got engaged.
How we got engaged. Stay tuned for all of the wedding content. Like I said, the next video should probably be like all of our engagement party decor and like getting ready for the engagement party.
And also on our Etsy shop, we're going to sell everything on there too.
Yeah. No.
So if you want a little piece of Julia's Life XX,
We'll
go
see you
Steelers.
guys. Yeah. I was like, let's film this before the Steeler game because I know you're gonna, you know, do your thing. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah. Bye!